Hi everyone, I'm Claire Marie and I'm here to do the New Moon and Capricorn reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an ABC reading, which if you haven't came across anything like this before or anything that I do before, just to get you up to scratch on what it's all about, is basically I'll pick a card for A or a card or two, I'll pick a card or two for B, and I'll pick a card or two for C. And so I'll just do that now. So this is a card for A, another card for A, this is a card for B, and then these are the cards for C. And then what you do is you can just go and find whatever was for you. See, oh, C came out together. Sorry, here's going everywhere. Right, so interesting. The cards for A are finances and take the next step now. Now, what's interesting about this is I did a weekly reading, which is on my YouTube channel, which is the same name as my page, Crystal Clear Visions. That's what I'm on YouTube as well. So for A, I got finances and take the next step. I think I just said that, but I'll say it again. So can you see? Hopefully you can see there. I'm into focus. Trust me, it says finances. And I'm sure that came up in the weekly reading actually towards the end. I think it was specifically for Saturday that came up. So if you think about it, because I'm doing this on Tuesday, it makes sense that you know, and the new moon is in some parts of the world, it's actually tonight. But where I am in the UK, I'm in Scotland. It's like at 20 past. It's something like 24 minutes past 2 in the morning. So technically the new moon for us is probably tomorrow. But you know, the new moon energy, like the full moon, lasts about 2 to 3 days before and after, in my opinion. So really this would be counted as a new moon week, and definitely after tomorrow for people in the UK. So basically it's about thinking about your finances. So it's things, this could range from getting clear on how much money it is you need to live, and how much money it is you need to live comfortably, to live an abundant life, as they say. And actually just sorting it all out, writing it down, making a plan, and just really getting clarity on that. I feel that's coming through for a lot of people, and that's very much going on for me as well. And so that's definitely, you know, it would make sense if it felt like money was coming in for quite a lot of people, you know, at the weekend. So it's get things sorted now, because you actually, for me as well, energetically, you unblock the flow of things, because money isn't just, basically if you're not keeping track of your incomings and your outgoings, that's going to make sense. But also if you're cluttering up your house, as I look around my messy kitchen, I'll sort that later, literally later today, that, you know, if you're not opening up that energetic flow of the chi, then that could stop money coming in. And, you know, just notice when you declutter a drawer, you declutter a room, or you really go for it with your house, and money sort of comes in from unexpected sources. It always happens. And it's about taking that next step now, not, oh, I'll do it later, and kind of I suppose that's why I said, oh, I'll do that later. But I mean, literally, if you're going to do it later, literally do it later today, or make time for it now, after this. But don't just keep saying you're going to do it and not do it, because, you know, it's, you know, some people can keep saying it and saying it and saying it, and you're actually being your own worst enemy. And believe me, when I do readings, normally Spirit make me use my own example. So I was absolutely, you know, who cares? I was using my own example there. That is what I have been doing. That's what I'm not doing now. So listen to me. Right, so interesting. For the people that chose B, I feel that for the new moon in Capricorn, what's coming up is I've actually pulled family changes and religion and spirituality. So what I feel this means is actually family changes instantly. You know, this could literally be anything, so it might mean different things to different people. But I actually felt that was you know, people with babies on the way, or people finding out that they're pregnant, or getting bonds becoming closer, actually, is what I'm feeling with long-standing family members, just suddenly perhaps forgiving someone that you haven't really got on with in your family, or feeling like you were misunderstood. And what's really coming to mind is it's that kind of whole, you know, for those of you that don't know Louise Hay, go and check her out. She's one of my absolutely favourite people. Unfortunately, she passed away last year, but she's amazing and built an empire and stuff. She in her book, You Can Heal Your Life, that's what that's all about, is that basically when you forgive other people, you release yourself. And I feel there's a bit of that going on. It's a bit of understanding and really releasing those blocks from childhood that you can carry on like throughout the generations that just don't need to be there, like create a new reality. And that's what actually, it's interesting, but that's what I feel this religion and spirituality means. It's about like you've carried on a religion. Do you know what I mean? And religion would be maybe not be the word that anyone would use, or that I would use anyway. But it's about you've carried on a tradition would be the better word that I'm feeling. Like like say you've came from like quite a family that didn't really have a lot of money, and it's like you feel like you have to carry on that tradition of not having a lot of money. Or if you do have money, it's like you've worked really hard for it, and it's like you're watching the pennies kind of thing. Like you can be the person that changes the script completely. You can be the person that has an amazing idea and makes like mega bucks, but you can only be that person if you let yourself be and you release this sort of loyalty that probably isn't even true. Do you know what I mean? That's probably not even what your family want for you. So wow, that felt quite powerful. Right, so I've no idea where I'm putting this. My idea was to do it and put it on Facebook as a Facebook ad, but I don't know. So it might be that high if it's that, or it might go on my YouTube, or it'll go somewhere though, because it feels like quite strong. Right, so yeah, so for the people that chose C, interesting. Again, like I'm very like blended, like I'm not one of these, they do seem to all sort of run into each other. The cards that I've pulled for C are emotions and support. So these cards have like these are the Life Changes deck by Doreen Virtue. So they are all going to have like quite big words on it, but that's they're very similar, aren't they? Like emotions and support. I feel like people that were drawn to pick C, or perhaps you chose like a combination. I've got people that follow me do that quite a lot. They pick like A and C, or B and C, whatever. But yeah, emotions and support. So, kind of staring you in the face there. It's like I feel like the people that have chose C need support with their emotions. And I'm being drawn to the pink in this card. And pink actually is like about self-love and self-appreciation, self-acceptance. And it's to do with the heart chakra. The heart chakra for me, and kind of most commonly, is seen as actually green, but green with bits of pink. But there is no right and wrong. If you see the heart chakra as something else, you go with what you go with, is my personal belief. But that's certainly what that means to me. And in the card as well, this could be kind of like a purpley colour, but to me it's shown as blue, and blue is the throat chakra. So I'm feeling I need to talk about how you feel about yourself with someone that you trust, in order to kind of release things, or for somebody to reflect something back, for you to actually realise that you're talking crap, actually. That's what I heard. That like perhaps you're sort of saying it and it's like, I'm not good enough, or I'm a failure. And then it's like when you actually air it to somebody that you trust and cares about you, they're actually going to be like, that's not true. And like give you all these sort of examples of why you're not. Basically support. And that's just what was coming to me. So it's going to be different for different people, but it's something about sharing your fears or your worries with someone that you trust, and getting that support, because you're definitely going to get it. Because now I'm being drawn to the blue for the communication, and the yellow is about joy and happiness, and it's going to lift something. So it's like you're going to go from, that's great, think self-love if you've got it, but I'm more feeling this in the way of you need to get more of it, or you need to totally get it, and then it's like this lifts something and your confidence comes up. And on that note, actually, I didn't mean to do that, but Spirit obviously mean to. I'm actually launching my self-love coaching package this week, and I specifically would like to start with at least a couple of women, but ideally, a few more than that, for the new moon in Capricorn, which, like I said, it's actually tomorrow. And I've had a few people be interested over the last few weeks, but I would really I'd like a few more to sign up, because it's just, this is a brilliant energy for me to get going with my work, and it's a brilliant energy for anybody to set the tone for 2018. So, just trust it. I'm a shamanic healer, and the way that shamanic healing works, well, energy healer actually is the more correct term, but it's, the way that energy healing works is you're just going to feel drawn to me. You won't know why, you won't know how, but just trust that. And if you are, just get in touch with me. I'm finding it hilarious that that video that I put out, I can't even remember when it was, like way back at the start of 2000. No, I think it was like it was like June or July 2017. I was actually wearing this top and this necklace, and I swear, like, I don't think I've worn it since then. But yeah, just so happens that I put that on today, so maybe it's like my lucky top or something. I don't know. But yeah, just if you're feeling like you're drawn to me, it could just be for an individual session. Maybe you're needing a wee pick up in that way, or it could be for longer term work. And the people that I help are, you know, I'm not aiming to help everyone. Believe it or not, I was trying to do that before I worked out that you can't help everyone and not everyone's going to like what you do. It's women that I'm aiming to help. And I've noticed a pattern of I either attract women that are on quite a similar path to me, and they're either healers, mediums, mystical people of some sort, but maybe they've got a bit of self-worth and self-value issues or visibility issues. Because if you've followed me the last few years, you'll have saw that I had visibility, really bad visibility issues myself, which I've now combated in quite a huge way. But I mean, it's still always around, you know, I still have to push myself, but I'm definitely way more confident and I'm actually loving it. I find it hard to shut myself up on this thing. I've not even counted how long I've been on it. But and I looked at 1414 there, those of you that love the angel numbers. But yeah, there's something around I'm good at building other people's confidence up. And I think it's quite addictive to see where I've come from and where I am now. Because I haven't always been like that. I was a very, very shy child at times, not with my family, but with, you know, when I was out kind of like at school and all that, I was a wee bit shyer. And then definitely high school, I was very, very timid and wasn't showing my true colours at all, and really pretty much hid my gift completely, actually, and hid my gift up until really not that long ago. So yeah, so, you know, I totally understand that. So that's people that I can definitely help. But just if you've got issues and really believing in yourself, like I'm an Aries, I'm a Sag moon, and I'm a Scorpio rising. So I'm going to get to the root with my Scorpio rising and pull out the limited beliefs by listening to you, because I've also trained in counselling. So, you know, I've weaved everything together, and, you know, I consider myself very much like a spiritual counsellor and a spiritual motivational coach, really. So I put together all of that with my Reiki healing and my shamanic energy healing. I work with crystals. And I work with actually probably various other things that I'm forgetting to mention right now. But I'll weave all of this together in a personalised session. I suppose you call it bespoke, tailor-made, whatever word you want to use, just for you. That's what I do in my 1 hour specialised sessions. Or if you do feel like you need the longer term work, like I say, I'll work for clients for 3 months, or in some cases, if you feel it's needed, 6 months. But that's what we can work out on a free 15-minute clarity call together anyway. And, you know, I'm not somebody that's going to do the hard sell on you. If you're drawn to me, you're drawn to me. That may be because we're meant to work together, maybe we've got a soul contract. That may just be because you were really interested and you want to do something in the future. Or you may not be interested at all, and that's fine. I trust who's drawn to me, and the point of saying that actually was not everybody is going to be for me, and I'm not going to be for everyone. So trust me when I say it's like, yeah, you're coming to check out what I'm like to see whether you want to hire me, but I'm also checking you out to see whether I want to even work with you. So it's a two-way thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we'll just trust that I'll attract who I'm meant to, and if you're attracted to this, then let's do it. But so I'm going to leave it now in your hands, and if you enjoyed the reading, that's great, and if you'd like to work with me further, I'll leave the details somewhere below. So enjoy your new moon in Capricorn, and whatever you do, please take this on board. It's go time. See you later.